taking C. We lost C.
Hello YouTube, this is World of Black Ops Pro, and today I'm going to talk about Exo Zombies because Sledgehammer just released teaser trailers and things like that today and yesterday, so I thought I would just go into that and tell you guys what I think of it and whether I think it's worth buying or worth buying the game because of the Exo Zombies. Now, they're bringing Exo Zombies in for one obvious reason. I mean, people like zombies. People always like Treyarch zombies, and a lot of people buy Call of Duty just for the zombies. They buy the Treyarch games just for the zombies, and you know, Exo Survival's kind of failed to fill that role. It's failed to fill the gap that zombies or even Extinction filled, and Extinction wasn't by no means a great game mode, but it still filled some sort of gap, and that's kind of what mattered. And yeah, so they're trying to bring this in, but unfortunately, it's not a base game mode. You actually have to buy the season pass to play zombies, and it doesn't even come out until January. So we still got a little bit of waiting to go until we actually get to play Exo Zombies. But I do not plan on buying it, and there's a few reasons why. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't think you should buy Exo Zombies, or if you're considering buying Advanced Warfare based on Exo Zombies. Like, if you're a Zombies fan and you want to play zombies, and you're thinking, hey, maybe I should buy Advanced Warfare because they're finally bringing zombies back, I would not. I would save your money, and yeah, just don't buy Advanced Warfare if you haven't already. And if you have Advanced Warfare, don't buy Exo Zombies, or at least wait until the gameplays come out on YouTube. I mean, don't buy the season pass because it's probably going to be a disappointing year for DLC. But okay, but that's another topic for a different commentary. So, Exo Zombies. But just by the name alone, you can tell that the zombies are going to be having exo movements. I'm not sure if they're just built into the zombies or they have exosuits on, but it doesn't really matter. But what we do know is that they can jump a considerable distance into the air. They're like, it's not really zombies at this point. It's more like Extinction, because not only do you have to fight them on the ground, but you have to fight them on like rooftops probably and other elevated areas, kind of like you did in Extinction. That was probably one of the reasons why Extinction never really caught on with much of the community, because it just played a lot differently than the zombies was, and everybody likes zombies because, you know, you can do whatever you want in zombies. You don't have to go to specific areas of the map and like do whatever, destroy hives or do whatever. The game doesn't force you to play any certain way unless you're doing Easter eggs, but those were entirely optional, and you were rewarded for those at the end. And people didn't like having to check like all the rooftops all the time and have zombies spray acid at them and all those annoying stuff like that. And yeah, part of the problem it was with Extinction was you couldn't train them. And guys, if the zombies have exosuits, exo movements, do you really think we're gonna be able to train them like around like we have been able to in Treyarch Zombies? Doubtful. You could probably try it. I mean, you're welcome to try it. Probably not that gonna be that effective though. If you think about it, they can jump like 30 feet in the air. Yeah, the effectiveness of such training was gonna be very limited. Also, I just have a feeling they're gonna mess up somewhere, guys. Even though we haven't really seen any footage besides the teaser trailers they've shown us, I just know they're gonna mess up somehow, somewhere, because they're not gonna. It's not gonna be an exact copy of Treyarch Zombies. That's kind of what most people want. They hoping it's gonna be like Treyarch Zombies. They're hoping it's gonna be as fun as Treyarch Zombies, but that is just doubtful. It's just unrealistic. They're gonna take their own approach to this zombies game mode. They're not gonna copy it, because I'm not really sure who owns the copyrights, whether it's Activision or Treyarch, but that doesn't really matter too much because I know they're not going to just copy and paste Treyarch Zombies. But a correction of that, I think they're going to copy it to some degree. I mean, not the ideas like, oh, the maps look like this and the zombies act like this, but I think they're copying the zombie models from Black Ops 2 because they're too lazy to make new zombie models. And I can understand from a developing standpoint why you would want to do that. I mean, to save time, save money. It's just kind of lazy though. It's like they're trying to throw this in their DLC at the last minute, trying to boost their sales even further. I mean, the sales for Advanced Warfare, guys, haven't been that great. I mean, 4.8 million copies sold so far, or around there, possibly around 5. I mean, that data is probably a week or two old. So let's say 5 million copies. That's considerably lower than Ghost, which sold 14 million, considerably lower than Black Ops 2, which sold 24. So of course they're trying to boost sales. But do we really trust Sledgehammer to make us Exo Zombies? Do we really trust them? I think we shouldn't, because we trusted them. Well, I'm not sure how many of you guys actually trusted, like Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield, when they announced Exo Survival. I thought it was just going to be a copy-paste Modern Warfare 3 Survival, which Modern Warfare 3 Survival was actually a decent game mode. I mean, it was fun for sometimes, but it got boring pretty quickly, especially since you could only play multiplayer maps and you can only play with one other person. But Exo Survival reached a new low when it was a game. The Exo Survival was just a terrible game mode, and I have a feeling they're going to incorporate some of that terribleness, that atrociousness into Exo Zombies. And yeah, I just don't really, I wouldn't trust Sledgehammer at this point. I really wouldn't. And the fact that they're making us pay for something that probably should have been in the game already, it's just infuriating. It really is. I mean, Treyarch, you buy their game, you get to play zombies on maybe one a map, or maybe even more than one map, depending on which game you have. And that's essentially for free. I mean, I know you have to pay for the disc, but the disc cost aside, you get to play zombies for free. However, Sledgehammer decided to take a new approach, where you pay $60 for the game, then you have to pay $50 for the season pass, which, I mean, a lot of it's probably going to be more BS. Like, do I really need a DLC gun? I mean, probably not. Do I really need more multiplayer maps? I mean, the multiplayer maps in this game are only okay. I wouldn't buy that for the multiplayer maps either, guys. So, and that's just two things there. I wouldn't buy the DLC for. I wouldn't buy it for zombies or multiplayer maps, and that's pretty much what the DLC consists of. So there's very little incentive at this point to buy the season pass. So, yeah, guys. So just keep that in mind. You know, they're just gonna come out with more stuff that doesn't really. It's not fun. I mean, that's what it comes down to. If the game's not fun, and even if they come out with good DLC, like take Ghost for example. Ghost came out with a decent DC. At least I like the Onslaught map pack, but all the other ones were kind of bad. And that's a problem with Season Pass 2. If you don't like one map pack, it would have been cheaper just to buy 3 and not buy the 4. So, but not buy the 4th. So that's one disadvantage. So yeah, guys, just don't buy it. I mean, don't get it for Christmas. If you're wondering, like, am I gonna like this game? And don't get it for the zombies, because they're gonna screw it up somehow. It probably gonna be more like Extinction than Treyarch's version of zombies, because now I have a feeling there's gonna be very limited storyline to it, and it looks like they're just gonna make up some random stuff out of thin air. They're going to place it on maps that look very similar to multiplayer maps, so they're just recycling multiplayer maps at this point. Even though they're not exact copies of each other, they're still recycling multiplayer maps. That's just lazy. And we expect more from a studio that was given 3 years to make this game. And guys, think about it. If this studio is given 3 years to make this game, then the lack of content in this game is inexcusable. You know, only 6 assault rifles, like 6 SMGs? Come on, Sledgehammer. If you're given 50% more time than other developers, why do you have like 50% less guns? It doesn't make sense. So I'm assuming Zombies is gonna be lacking similarly as the multiplayer was. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. The multiplayer is fun, but the novelty of it, I feel, it's gonna wear off within a month or so. Hey guys, watch me pick up this AK-12 Ripper, or the RAP. It's really good. It's the best variant in the game, and yeah, I have a good time with it, although I haven't unlocked it yet, so still waiting on that, but it's really good. 3 to 4 hit kill. So anyway, guys, back to the zombies. We can't trust Sledgehammer. I have a feeling that they're just gonna mess up somewhere. And let me know in the comment section what you think about Exo Zombies so far. If you guys haven't checked out the trailers, I encourage you to do so. But don't fall for Activision's and Sledgehammer's trap in trying to get you hooked on this zombie thing and the season pass thing. Because in the end, you're going to be regretting that you bought it, because, you know, you can't refund a season pass once you buy it. You can refund a game, but you can't refund a season pass. And if you're not liking Advanced Warfare at this point, there was absolutely no reason to get the season pass or even stay around for the zombies. I mean, I'll definitely check out Zombies, like once it comes out, like on YouTube and stuff. But I'm not gonna buy it myself. I see very little point in doing that. I mean, we'll have to just wait and see. I mean, I could be totally wrong about this, but I'm not like 95% sure that's how it's gonna turn out. I mean, I don't see how they're gonna reinvent the wheel here. I mean, there's a lot of zombie games already out there, and if they're just trying to, I'm not even sure what they're trying to do. Are they trying to just, I don't know, imitate the success of Trailer Zombies or what? Yeah, just guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about Exo Zombies so far. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, guys. This has been World at War, and see y'all later.